Alright guys, good morning. Welcome to another video. I just finished up my 10-mile run. It's currently 6:52. We're in here in downtown Annapolis. Change of scenery a little bit. I parked in Eastport today, and I started my run, and this homeless guy got a little crazy, so I went ahead and just carted that one a day. Just went ahead and parked somewhere else. Got a little weird. There's a few crazy homeless people in this area, so I try to keep my distance where I can. Anyways, so I just did a 10-mile run. I woke up today about 2:26 on the dot. The night before, I did have a pizza, a thin crust pizza from Domino's, just cheese, nothing else. So I felt pretty strong. I had a good source of carbohydrates this morning. I went ahead and had one scoop of Go One More, and then I had 2 packs of the goo. So we went ahead and did a 10-mile run at an 8:42 pace. The total time was 1 hour 26. The calories burned was about 1,500. My average heart rate was a bit higher than I normally want it to be. Looks like there's a run club getting ready to go, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and end this real quick. But it felt really good. Like, I felt really strong in that run. 2 goos, 1 scoop of Go One More before. Let me just pull up my calories real quick, and I'm going to go pick up coffee for my girlfriend. So in total, I had 280 calories. Like I said, 80 calories before the run, 20 carbs then, and then 2 Goo energy gels, 2 packs. Each one is 22 carbs. So I had one at 4.5 miles, and I had one about 8.25 miles. But that was the total run, 10 miles a day. That puts my weekly mileage at 40 this week, right? Like I said, we're ramping up just a little bit here. Obviously, as we get closer to prepping for my runs, I'm gonna want to probably get my mileage up to, I don't know, probably up towards 60 or 70. But like I said, we're working our way up there. Looks like this place is getting pretty busy right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the camera, go pick up some coffee. But yeah, 10 miles down, felt super strong. My average pace is going up. I need to start implementing more like power runs and fast runs, because I know that's definitely where I'm kind of weak at. Oh, the one thing I have been doing, I might actually film it. I have been doing a little bit more HIIT training to build up my threshold, right? To do some more threshold. No, not threshold. Sorry, to build up my VO2 max. So I'm in the process of just trying to work on that. So I can run faster, right? I can run longer, but I want to be able to run faster. So that's kind of the goal. So we're gonna go ahead and shut up here, and then go ahead and go get some coffee for my beautiful girlfriend. And then I got a little bit of work today, and then I'm just gonna take you guys throughout the weekend. I don't have much going on, but I'm gonna go ahead and film as much as I possibly can. So I'm wearing this shirt right here. You guys probably can't see it. It's from this brand, Find Yours. This guy he's like a local guy. He runs his brand. I think it's like OG Paradise. That's his Instagram name. Find Yours. It's incredible. The guy's awesome. I ran into him a few times just walking around at work. I see his stuff everywhere, and I had a clothing company, right? So I understand like the hustle that it takes to like start a clothing company. It's not easy. It's hard. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna probably talk about it more later in this video. But I want to do a few things in this video. Obviously, this is gonna be everywhere. It's gonna be kind of a full day of eating. So I had the scoop of Go One More. I had the 2 gels. I did my 10-mile run. Got chased by a homeless guy. I got this 32-ounce Foundation Fitness container. I want to kind of just go over what I'm about to eat. I have about 2,500 calories left for the day. I might get closer to 3,000 a day. Right now I'm dieting off of 2,800. Oh, I'm also going to go over my heart rate too later in this video. I want to break down my resting heart rate, and I kind of want to show you guys a cool trend based my heart rate off of kind of like my life experience in the past year and a half, and just kind of show you how life can actually adjust your heart rate, which is cool. This is why I wear this watch all the time, but I do have to go to work. But I want to show you guys what I'm eating real quick. So I got 2 of these Wawa egg bites. These things are awesome right here. Each one is 17 grams of protein, and it's just like a traditional egg white. Like, see? Like, it doesn't look that appetizing, but like both of these combined. So this is 34 grams of protein right here. I got 2 of these OG Monsters. These are by far the best energy drinks on the planet. I like Ghost, but like that is also makes me feel good again. And then I have this right here, which is a higher in fat. I got the sausage bagel, egg, and cheese sizzly. I'm starving. That's why I'm going to eat these, but I do got to go to work. Got some work I have to do there. But I just want to kind of take you guys along for the day. I can't tell you how many calories these are. I guess I can do a quick math real quick. 480 plus 550, what about 960, about 1,030 calories right here, right? So I have about 12 to 1,300 left for the day. But like I said, I might go over those. We'll see. I'll let you know. But I just wanted to show you guys that and just get kind of, oh, this guy also in Wawa, he's like, man, you don't skip leg day. And because I have massive thighs. And honestly, the reason why I have massive thighs is, one, I do a lot of legs, but I just genetically, like, my dad has huge legs. I played baseball as a catcher for like 10, 15 years, so maybe that has something to do with it. But I also do hit legs pretty hard too, and I grew up fat too, so I don't know, there's a lot of moving parts there. But I just want to kind of give you guys some insight there. But I'm gonna head off to the gym. I don't know, I feel like I saw something behind me. Maybe it's just me going crazy. But I did get chased by a homeless guy, which is kind of weird. Anyways, let me go head off to work, and then yeah, take you guys along for the rest of the day. All right, guys, so we're currently here at the gym. We're gonna go ahead and do a workout, right? So I think the goal for today, I'm gonna break down like the heart rate stuff later in this video. It's not gonna be a full day of eating. I went ahead and had some pretzels, and I had a sandwich from Black Market Bakery. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and kind of run over some running exercises that help my knees, protect my knees, and then like stretches and stuff like that, just to kind of help with the running side of things, just kind of bulletproof your knees and stuff like that. I think I'm going to go over TKE, walking backwards, some stuff like that, and then I'm going to do a little workout. Nothing crazy, nothing extreme. We did take one of our dogs, Brave, to a indoor swimming pool for her. She has so much fun. If you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, it's just Mike R Labs, my middle name, Mike R Labs. You can follow me there, and then you just kind of get like more inside stuff into my life, if you're not tired of me already. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just do some running exercises, just kind of show you guys stuff like that. And then later in this video, I'm gonna break down all the my heart rate and stuff like that, and just kind of see how it's been moving, and just see like kind of go more in depth about how like resting heart rate could affect your health, how it affects my health, kind of see how it correlates with like stressors of life and stuff like that. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and knock that out. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking and go ahead and set up this camera and just record as much as I can. I think I'm also gonna do a little workout, nothing super intense, but definitely something so you guys can watch. So let's go ahead in the back. Probably start out with some TKEs. All right, so I'm gonna break down just a few things real quick. Let me go ahead and start this camera. So just a few, I guess, stretches, more or less. We got everything we need back here. Just start my watch. And pause my music. So just a few things that I think can definitely help you with running, or just honestly, man, just like working out overall. A few of my favorite stretches. I don't have a TKE in here. Somebody's in the room, so I don't want to bother them too much. That's the thing, is I work at this gym, right? So I don't want to be, I've got to see these people again, right? So I got to have a professional relationship with everybody. So anyways, just a few things here. So I have I made a post on my TikTok about this, and it's gotten a lot of views. But this is just a few of the stretches that I think can help you a lot. Stuff that I highly recommend. The first one is just a simple hip opener. Right, let me take my shoes off here. So just a simple hip opener, right? So what we're doing here is we're driving our knee to our shoulder, opening, back down, and then you want to finish here, just like that, right? Ready? Here, out, that way, boom, here, that way. I'm gonna do one more on this side. Ooh, there we go. Down, here, close it, there we go. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Here, out, down. Now this is honestly something that I personally don't do nearly as much as I should. Rachel's much better at it, but this is something that I'm consciously trying to work on more of is mobility. Another one that I'm a big fan of is the runner stretch here. So I come here, right? I'm gonna open up, so I got my left leg on the outside of my left arm. I'm gonna drive my left hand up here, right? Full stretch here, and then bring it back. I'll do 2 more for you. Let's do 1 more. There we go, switch sides here. Same thing, open, open, open. Try and get that chest open. My body's tight right now. Open, open, open. Let's do 1 more on this side. Boom. Awesome, excellent. Here's another one that I don't think a lot of people necessarily do, but it's super important. Basically cat dog, right? So we're gonna get on all 4s here, and we wanna drive our shoulders into the ceiling, curl our chin into our neck, right? Here, that's the cat, and then we want a dog, right? So drive our lumbar curve. I'm thinking I'm driving my lumbar curve like to the ground, right? Right there, boom. Back up here, bring it back here. It feels really good, actually. Boom. Awesome. So from this position, I always get dead bug, and the other one, bird dog. This is bird dog, right? So bird dog is great for, this is something I want to talk about too. So the reason why it's so important to strengthen, just do weight training as a runner, is you want to reduce injuries, right? And how do you reduce injuries? Well, you build up muscles, right? So you need to build up muscles around your legs. So it's super important, especially if you're coming off an injury. But if you're a runner and you're doing, I'm doing about 40 miles a week right now. But if you're doing 40, 50, 60, even 30, even 20 miles a week, honestly, you're putting a lot of pressure on your joints and on your knees, right? And your joints don't get stronger. Your bones do get stronger, but over a long period of time, your muscles are the only thing there that are providing structure, right? So you need to build up those muscles. So that's why it's important, even if you are a runner and you're going for a marathon, whatever you're going for, you need to find some time in your day to strength train, right? Whether it's, quad extensions, hamstring curls, squats, deadlifts. You don't have to do what I do. You don't have to continuously do deadlifts. You don't have to do barbell bench. But you do have to do some form of strength training, or you're going to suffer injuries while you run. I'm a 225-pound man, and I don't get injuries from running. Is it because I have the best form? No. Is it because I don't run enough? No. It's because I have a lot of muscle, right? And that muscle does allow me to stay relatively injury-free, right? That doesn't mean I don't get pain in my knees and stuff like that, but I don't get injuries where I can't run. So it's super important that while you're running, you are still maintaining a healthy level of muscle mass, right? So that leads me to my second point. It's super important that you are eating enough too, right? So when you're running, you're gonna burn a lot of calories. Strength training, you're gonna burn a lot of calories. You need to make sure you're really staying on top of your calories. Making sure you're having, in my case, at least 200 grams of protein a day, usually a gram per pound of body weight. Eating enough calories, right? If you start running on a level of calories, that isn't enough, right? You're gonna start running into injuries that way, right? So it's just super important that you're eating enough calories and you are using strength training techniques, or you're going to just hurt yourself, right? So this is another one I'm a big fan of, right? You can add weights here if you want to. This is bird dog. This is great for your lower back and for your core. So we're gonna take opposite limbs here, right? So I'm gonna start with my right arm, my left leg. We're going full extension, bringing it back, full extension, bringing it back. That's one. I'm gonna do 2 more for you guys. Right there. 1 more each side. This is one I do with all my clients. When you run, right? Even if you don't run, a lot of people have weak glutes, right? Weak glutes and weak lower back are going to cause a lot of issues, right? So it's super important that you're building up the lower back. Bird dog is a great way to do that. Here's another one. This is dead bug. Same thing, literally on your back. This one people struggle with a lot, like with their like doing the right limb. This one's like a neuromuscular challenge for a lot of people. So we're here, right? We're gonna be in this position, right arm, left leg. So it's here, boom, full extension, just like that. I'm not far enough up. Boom, just like that. Boom, just like that. One more each side. Cool. So those are a few. The other one is a walking backwards. You can do that on a treadmill. You can do that with a, what are they called? Sorry, the sled, right? You can do it with the sled as well. There's a lot of options that you can do with it. Just make sure you try to do some version of that. Then a TKE. I'm going to try to get a TKE in here at some point, but I'm going to go ahead and work out. I don't think I'm going to film anything. I want to just get in and have a good workout. But do that warm up before all your runs. Do it. Try to do it every single day. Just those simple movements are going to make a world of a difference with your running and decreasing injuries. Strength train, protein, enough calories as well. Huge, huge, huge tips for you. Okay, so this is part of the video that I've been wanting to talk about. So right here behind me, I have basically like a chart of my resting heart rate. This is obviously not super well like done to scale, but it does kind of have like the basics of my heart rate, right? So I guess before we kind of dive into this chart real quick, I want to just explain a few things. The benefits of a low resting heart rate. Obviously, if your heart is not beating at an extremely high rate, it means that it's more efficient overall, right? It's pumping the same amount of blood just as efficiently without having to do a extra amount of pumps, right? So it's a great indicator of kind of cardiovascular health, weight, stress levels, and a bunch of other different things. So a great way to kind of see where your health is to measure your resting heart rate, right? So I have a Garmin watch and I have an Apple Watch, and I've had this Apple Watch now for, as you can see, 5 years. And it's been tracking my heart rate every single day for the last 5 years because I've literally worn it I might have missed like a day or two. So it has a large amount of data collected. And I put a few key dates here, right? So I put the first one, October 2020. This is when I got this watch specifically for running. So in October 2020, I was weighing around probably low 200s, high 190s, and I was running longer distances than I am now, right? So you can see my resting heart rate then was about 49 beats per minute. April 2021, it started going up, and then April 2022, it got to about 65 beats per minute. The cause for that is weight gain and lack of running, right? So with those two huge levers moving north, my resting heart rate went up, right? So basically, whenever I'm at a high resting heart rate, my health has gone down, right? And there's a few key factors you can look here. Stress, whether it's job, relationship, finances, whatever that is kind of moving along here, right? So this is actually kind of like the way my life has played out. We can get down to this dramatic change right here. I can dive into that in a second. So I think right here, right, this 49 is low 200s. That's one reason, and then a lot of miles, right? Running. I'm probably doing about 45 to 50 a week, right? So that's a great indicator of where my heart rate is right there, right? As you can see, it's moving up along here. The reason for that is plus weight gain. I don't know exactly what I was weighing there, but obviously my weight has gone up because my resting heart rate has gone up. And then once we get here at 65, there is stress, right? I think around this time is when I dropped out of school, which obviously makes life stressful. Dropped out of school. And then right here, right, I'm back into running, okay? And I actually kind of remember this time period. So this is 2023. I was running more than normal. And then right around here, November, this area right here, I went through a pretty bad breakup, right? So I went through a pretty bad breakup right here. I'm at about 60. And then as you can see here, this huge jump is just dealing with all that, right? Depression, sadness, everything like that. The cool thing about this, and this is what I think resting heart rate is such a cool indicator of, is it's your overall health, right? So I look at this chart and I kind of see like the way my life has played out. Right up here, the peak is where I meet Rachel, right? So I meet Rachel right there, kind of a cool moment of my life. And this is April of 2024. We start dating here, and then it just starts heading back down this way. Along here, you don't see it here, but along here, there is like a slight up and down effect. And the reason for that is because I wasn't running all the way. Right here, which is February, this is as of lately, I'm doing about 40 miles a week running, right? I'm down from 236 to about 225 in weight. That looks horrible. So I've moved from about 236 to about 225. Boom. Right. So that's another reason for the decrease of heart rate. There's a few moments here where it does shoot up and down. That's because of life, like stuff happening at work. But for the most part, right, it is a nice direction downwards, right? So the goal eventually, let's just say around here, around like June of 2025, is I would like my resting heart rate to get down to about 45, right? So 45 would be the goal. Let me make sure I do the right colors here. So resting heart rate of about 45 beats per minute. That would be the ultimate goal here. I'm assuming once I get down to this part, my weight should be around 210 to 215. And then that's when I'm going to start preparing for my marathon that I'm going to be looking around November. But as you can see, that's about a 20 beat per minute drop, right? That is incredible for my health, right? To be able to do that, you're adding years to your life, you're reducing stress. This is also a great indicator of stress management, right? So it's stress management, cortisol levels, sleeping, finding a routine, and just overall health, right? So I think kind of the whole point of this video was to just stress the importance of resting heart rate and trying to measure it and always trying to reduce it as much as you can, right? Because you're gonna have just a healthier lifestyle if you can get your resting heart rate low. I think like between 60, 80 is considered healthy, but for people who watch my channel and people who go to the gym, I think being at like 40 to 60 is probably where you're gonna want to be. I think that's a great place to be, especially like the 40 to 50 range. You're gonna just be happier, live longer, and just be healthier overall. Yeah, guys. So I wanted to just kind of show you this chart, break down life events and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, share with one of your friends, and I will catch you guys next week on the next episode. Thank you.